Hey guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, we are doing a look, and I mean, it's not really an unboxing, but I'm going to show you the Unearthly mystery box for summer. It's the Shadow Sculpt palette, and I got a freebie gloss. So if you want to see how I created this look and my swatches of the palette, then let's get into it. Right, hello. So you've already seen the look in the intro, but we're going to be using the Unearthly Shadow Sculpt palette. It finally came. So this palette was $68. It was the Summer Mystery Palette, which retailed, like I said, for $68. I just woke up, don't mind me. This is what she looks like, and because this took so long to come, they actually also sent a free lip gloss from the Fairy Frolic collection. It's in the shade Avery, so we can swatch the gloss first, and we'll put the gloss on at the end. So it's like a peachy pink with multicolored sparkles. I don't own a gloss from Unearthly. I only own a liquid lipstick, so I'm excited to try the formula. So first we're going to swatch the whole palette so I can figure out what kind of eye look I want to do. Because I see more warm greens or cool greens. So I'm going to swatch all the mattes first, and then we'll go into all the shimmers. So, starting from the top to the bottom, we have Flesh Cap, Moth Milk, and then Bog Heart. So those are the three mattes on the top row. Ooh, I like Moth Milk. It's a beautiful mint. Oh, you can actually see that nude shade. Normally it's like, oh, that's your skin tone, you're not going to see it. Ha 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 ha. Then we have three mattes on the bottom. We have Sunrot, Slug Skin, and Toad Flax. Oh, those are calling my name, though. Oh, I think we might use those. Okay, well, we're going to get into shimmers. So for the top row, we have Toxic Dew, Wilted Wings, oh my god, and Fey Light. These feel thicker, but like, they look phenomenal. Oh my god. Oh, that first shade, so Toxic Dew, when I'm looking at it, all I see is that gold. Oh, these are stunning. So I ordered this palette June 3rd, and I just got it. But like, then we have a Moon Moss, Sprite Glow, and Glimmer Grub. Wow, we're definitely, I think, gonna try to use that first shade. These are so beautiful, it's not even funny. So, what am I thinking? Well, I'm gonna use this first shade to set my lid, because why not? I think I'm gonna use this trio, the bottom row. And then we'll use Toxic Dew, we'll use Sprite Glow. That'll probably be my inner corner. That'll probably be all over the lid. And maybe this one, that's Moon Moss, to pull in the greens. I'm going to leave these on my hand for now, just so I can take a look at them. But first I'm going to prime my eyes with my Julep Shadow Stick in Desert Matte. Everything that's on my face is listed in the description box because I already did my base as per usual. Let's get the shadow stick blended in here. I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm kind of tired, but I actually slept pretty well, all things considered. So we're going to start with Flesh Cap, which is, like I said, that skin tone shade. We're probably not even going to see it, but I just want to see. And I don't need to set this shadow stick. Jesus. But I just want to see if we see it. I can see it a little bit in person. It's like a half step down from my skin tone. So it's not a shade I'll probably get a lot of use out of, but, you know, it's here. It's a blending out shade, which is fine. I'm not opposed to having it. So what do I want to go into first? I think I'm going to start with this lighter green, which is Toad Flax. Just still getting used to waking up for Ian to work first shift. This is his 3rd week, which he's doing really good. I am not a morning person. Hence why in every video lately, you've seen me with coffee. Because I have sleep apnea, but I also have insomnia, which is just not a fun time. So, I don't sleep well, and I don't sleep for long periods of time. And it's just, yeah. So I'm tired. So I'm not a morning person. I wish I could be. I always wanted to be. But I am also at the same time, like, when I wake up, I'm awake. I don't need a wake up period. I don't need, like, I'm just up. I'm just still always tired. That shade is beautiful. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Love her. So now I'm going to go into this more like yellow, which is the shade Sun Rocked. But let me know, are you a morning person? Are you a night owl? It also doesn't help that for like 3 years I worked 3rd shift. Before I got on disability and whatnot, I was a 3rd shift worker. And I feel like if you've ever worked 3rd shift, like, you just know that that just ruins you. Like, I so easily, like, Ian can't stay up all night. I think in our entire 5-year relationship, he has stayed up all night with me 1 time. Because he is not, it's not that he's not a night owl. He can stay up till like 4 a.m., but then he has to go to bed and then sleep for at least 9-10 hours. He cannot stay up all night into all day. Whereas, like, I pull all-nighters all the time. Again, probably because I have insomnia, but also because I was a 3rd shift worker, and I'm just so used to pulling all-nighters. Because before switching our sleep schedules for him to be on 1st shift, for me, it's so much easier. Like, let's say I have a doctor's appointment at 8 a.m. It was so much easier. I'm now going to go into, I'm going to try this green, which was on the bottom row, which is Slug Skin. We might need to go into this green, but I'm going to try that one first. It It was so much easier for me to stay up all night to go to a doctor's appointment at 8 a.m. than it would be to go to bed at a reasonable hour and wake up. Which sounds so stupid in theory, and I understand that. But that's just how I've always been. Like, do you know how many times in high school I pulled all-nighters? Because I've had sleep apnea forever. But I didn't get diagnosed with it until I was 19. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this green shade. I think that this is gonna give us more than enough depth for what I'm wanting. It's so murky, gross, and I'm loving this. This green shade does feel a little harder pressed than the other ones, but like it still went on just fine. And then I'm just gonna take those 3 greens on the bottom. So now let me know, did you pick up this palette? I picked it up from the very first pre-order, and I will have to say I was very disappointed in how Unearthly handled this, because originally it was supposed to ship either the last week of June or the first week of July, which is why I purchased it June 3rd. Well, then they had a family emergency, which was going to delay shipping. Totally understand that. Life happens. So then it was going to be pushed out 2 to 3 weeks into July. Okay? Understandable. So it is now the 3rd week of July. Still nothing. Radio silence from the brand on their Instagram regarding the palette. So I had emailed them. It took me 4 emails over the course of 3 weeks to get a response from Unearthly regarding shipping information. And at the end of the day, when they finally did email back, they were just like, you'll get shipping info when you get shipping info. Which didn't help. I don't think they handled this pre-order very well. And I will say, I don't think that I will be ordering a pre-order from them again, personally, after how this situation went. Because had they not put on their Instagram when they did about, like, hey, this is when it's going to be shipping, we have it, what have you, I was about to file a chargeback on my card. Because I was extremely upset at how it was being handled and just no information on when it was being shipped and what was going on. Because I understand things happen, but you need to communicate with your customers that things are happening. I'm going in with NYX glitter glue. So that's when they finally did get the palette and started shipping them out, that's when they were like, oh, you know, we're also going to include a free gift for everybody because of the issue. Which, like, okay, cool. Granted, I appreciate that. They didn't have to do that, but I don't know. Sending me a free lip gloss because I waited an extra 6 weeks to get my palette seems kind of annoying. And what if I don't even like this formula and get rid of it? I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to take Moon Moss, then I'm going to go into Toxic Dew, and then I'm going to go into, you know, I think I might actually go into this one, which is Wilted Wings as my inner corner. So, Moon Moss. And you need the tiniest bit of these shimmers. I will say, the palette is gorgeous. This formula is their, you know, beautiful formula. Is it worth the wait? Yes, I think the palette is beautiful. But I just think they could have handled the communication and the situation better, personally. Oh, that is so stunning. So now into Toxic Dew. Like, these shimmers are almost on the verge of being, like, flaky. And then I'm going to take Wilted Wings on the inner corner. Oh, that is so stunning. I'm going to do this look on the other eye off camera really fast, and then I'll come back so we can talk about the gloss and just my thoughts overall on how the palette performs. So for you, it'll be just a second. Okay, so, mascara's on. The other eye look's done. I am going to go in with a little bit of lip liner. This is from Jeffree Star. It's in the shade Calabasas. I just think it's going to complement the lip gloss really well. So give me 2 seconds. Let me put this on because I can't obviously talk and put on lip liner. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the lip gloss on. Not a lot comes out on the doe foot. It is comfy. It's a thicker gloss, but I hope you can see the sparkles. It's not being too sticky, at least at the moment. I'll leave a little note here or in the description box if I declutter it, like if I feel like it's too sticky, because I do have issues with lip products, but putting it on, it feels nice. I like the juxtaposition between the green and the pink. I think it looks nice. Overall, I think the palette is beautiful. I think the mattes performed wonderfully. The shimmers are gorgeous. It was and wasn't worth the wait. I think if Unearthly would have communicated better, it would have been worth the wait, because I don't mind waiting, but I just don't think going forward that I'll be purchasing pre-orders. That doesn't mean I won't be purchasing from the brand, because Unearthly is one of my favorite indie brands, but I don't like the pre-order system to begin with. And this really just tainted my whole view of it going forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like the look. That's going to do it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.